Welcome to my channel, and this is week 5 of 8 of my Run Norwich training series. So we're getting closer to race day. If you've not been here before, the aim of this training series is to see if I can get a course PB, personal best, or PR as you say in some other countries, at Run Norwich 10k, which is on the 8th of September. And my course record stands at 57:05 at the moment, so that's what I'm trying to beat. But at the moment I can only run once a week, so that's obviously going to hinder my chances. I can only run once a week because I've had some injuries. Now, last week's run didn't quite go to plan. I did struggle massively. I did a loop around town, which included a number of undulations. I think there was 4 of them. And I just didn't have energy at all, and I really struggled. So that has, I'm not going to lie, that has knocked my confidence a bit. So I have decided this week that we are going to do a 10k route or thereabouts. So I tried to do 10k last week and failed miserably because of the hills. So I'm going to take my partner Brian's advice and just do a flat route. So I think I'm going to get on a train this time to a place just north of Cambridge. That should be about 6 or 7 miles. We'll see what we can manage, but I need that to be able in my head to say, yeah, you can do 10k. Now, last week after my horrendous run, Garmin had predicted I could do Run Norwich 10k in 58 minutes 54, I think it was, which was considerably slower than it had been saying up to that point. It was giving me times of 55 minutes. So that's the plan this week. We're heading down towards Cambridge and we're going to do a run there. So come with me there, and fingers crossed this one's going to go all right. I've just arrived at Waterbeach, and now I'm going to run through the village to the new housing estate that they're building, and let's try not to get lost on the new footpaths because I don't know where I'm going. So here we go. Right, just taking it really slowly. This is going to be a nice easy run today. It's really quiet, nobody about hardly. And it's a really lovely day. It's sunny, but it's a little bit cool at the moment. It's only about 8:30. So I've now just turned off into what is the old army barracks, and was once upon a time it was an air base, I believe, before that. So behind me is the way I'm going to be running. So down here, and this is when I'm going to get lost, when I get a bit further down here and I get to the new estate or new town that they're building. So I've not run through there before, but it is close to my office where I work. So just take a breather. Right, I'm doing a really slow 47-minute mile at the moment. Take it really easy today. So right, let's get going. Oh, I accidentally stopped my bloody Garmin and saved it. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, now I can't get out of it because it wants me to set perceived effort and I don't want to. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, for God's sake. Restarted the Garmin. This runner in front of me keeps staring at me, talking to myself. He thinks I'm crazy. Shin splints has really calmed down at the moment, so I'm hoping a slow run will be best for it. Now, this is not the most scenic bit at the moment I'm showing you. Right, I can't get through here. I'm going to go to the end, turn around. Oh, damn it. I'm sure you could get through here. Last time we came, it was a bit further up, it was blocked up. Oh well, definitely can't today. Oh, the sun's bright this way. Well, no idea where I'm going now. Is that the security? Come after me. I feel like he's following me. This car. Maybe it's down there. I'm going to go down here. I was hoping that would be about 10k, but hasn't actually so far been as far as I had hoped. Only done just over 1.5 miles. But there's the new play park for the kiddies, which is quite nice. There's all the houses. Some are finished. I guess they've probably sold some of them. But it's a bit of a building site at the moment. Another little lake. There is a boardwalk, like a bridge. You can probably see it in the distance, where you can walk all the way across the middle of the lake. It's really lovely. I'm actually just going to stop and take a photo on my camera, on my phone. Oh, it's good to have a breather actually. How pretty is this lake? Do you know what? I can't see what I'm taking on my camera. Sun's too bright. Right. Let's go. Vamos. Let's go around the lake and back the way we came. Because obviously I had to stop and save my previous Garmin entry. So at the moment this is saying I've done 2.3 miles. But probably at least a mile. I think it was over a mile actually. I think it was about a mile and a half. Did I say 1.15 miles? So I've done 3.5 roughly. So actually it's going to be about 7 or more when I get back, which is about what I thought it was. But I don't have to run the whole lot. I could cut through the middle actually. Should I just cut through the middle? Make it a bit shorter. And then we get to go across the lake. How pretty is that? Ooh. One of the boards was loose. Felt a bit strange. So this is where you can come and eat your sarnies during your lunch break. Let's stop and appreciate that. Oh, it's so lovely when it's quiet during the weekend. Right. Oh yeah, so what I was going to say as well. So when I finished my run last week, I think my Garmin said I could do Run Norwich 10k in, what was it, 58, 54. So just under 59 minutes, which was a drastic change to the 55 minutes it had been predicting up to that point. Probably because of my disastrous run last week. But this morning, I looked at Garmin and it's predicting 57:20, but I haven't done any running in the meantime, so I don't know why that's changed. Maybe the rest. So when I finish and we get home, we'll have a look and see what it says today. Be interesting to see if it's gone slower again. All I can hear is birds. Oh, there's a squirrel. Can you see a squirrel? It's one of the local black squirrels. It's quite a regional thing. You don't see them very often anywhere else. Hope you can see that. It's really pretty. I love them. There's loads of them around here. Right, so 2.7 miles my Garmin is showing. Now, my camera's bleeping at me, which means it's about to die. Perfect timing. I'm going to switch this off now and recharge it in the pod and hope I can get a bit more footage if I need to a bit later on. So let's get to this crossing. Right, and that, my friends, is Waterbeach. Right, I'm going to run back to the station. So I thought I'd probably done 10k by now. So I just stopped to get some energy drink, as this is the last shop I'm going to come across before I get to the station. And I think I've still got half a mile or so to go. I think I've done about 5.5 miles, so by the time I run to the station, that might not even be 10k, so it's not as far as I thought. But I've got about an hour to wait for my train, unless I get one just to Ely and then wait there. So I need to get running again, I guess. So I got to the station and it wasn't quite 10k, I don't think, so I've carried on the footpath past the station down to the river. This is the River Cam, which is a really nice run into Cambridge. I think it's about 8 miles. But I'm not going to do that today. I might do that another day. It's getting quite warm now. So I'm going to head back the way I came to the footpath. Oh, this way. And I'm going to run behind me back to the station and hope to get a train. Oh, I just spilled it all down my top, I think. 10k done. That was tough. It was a bit stop-start, not how I would have wanted it. Right, just waiting for my train. So I either wait half an hour, well, more than half an hour, to go all the way home, or I get the next train to Ely and wait there. So I think I'll just get on the next train. I don't know if you can see, actually, over there, Hang on. Over there's some cows in this field. Oh, sheep. Actually, they're sheep. I can't tell the difference between cows and sheep. They're black sheep, a bit like me. Very nice. Right, I will see you back at home and we will do a recap of today's run. I'll see you there. I'm home now. I've just got back from my run and I was just walking back from the rail station and I started to feel really unwell, like I was going to pass out and shaking like a leaf. I'm still shaking quite a bit now, as you can see. I think I've got really hypoglycemic. Thankfully, I had an emergency gel on me, so I took that and I feel like I'm starting to calm down a little bit now, but I'm going to have a banana just to get some carbs in me. And I've got some water. And I've made a chocolate protein shake just to get some food in me very quickly before I have some lunch. So this is the protein that I use. I can't have whey protein because I'm lactose intolerant. This is really good. So if you're looking for a vegan protein, a lot of them are really gritty, but if you get Protein Works, it's a lot better. And they do one which is called Wonder Shake, which is more like a creamy milkshake. It's much more expensive. So if you can't afford that, then this one I've just shown you is a really good alternative now. I'm still shaking like a leaf. Please excuse me. Oh God, I haven't felt like that after a run before. I only did 10k, so obviously I stopped at the shop to get a large Lucozade Sport, 750ml of Lucozade Sport, so I drank that. I don't know what's happened, like maybe I need to take food next time. I'm not sure, but this is not good. Bear with me a second. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Like I said, I had my oats this morning. I had some overnight oats with some raspberries this morning. And I had my Lucozade Sport. And I've had a gel, but I still feel terrible. So I'm really not sure what else I can do. I've only done 10k and I've walked to the station and back, which is about 2.5 miles there and back. I actually did a bit more than 10k because obviously I stopped my Garmin accidentally at 0.77 miles. So I did 10k plus the 0.77 miles. So it's actually about 7 miles in total. But right. Oh, bear with me a second. I'm starting to feel a little bit more human. Right. Let's see what Garmin thinks I could do Run Norwich in now after that run. So this morning it was saying 57.20. Last week after my run it said 58.54, as I've said. So let's see what it's saying now. Now I think it's saying 55.23. So my Garmin is now saying I can do this. I'll put it up on the screen. And my run today actually was a lot better than last week. Obviously not the hypoglycemia afterwards, but I did really enjoy that today. I did stop 2 or 3 times. Obviously once I stopped to go to the shop to get some Lucozade. And I stopped to stretch out my calf because it was feeling a bit tight, but after I stretched it out, it was fine. It was a really nice run. So where I live is a really small little town, and I'm so fed up with doing the same 5k loop, whether I walk or run it. I've been doing the same 5k loop for years, and it's got really boring. So it's just nice to get on a train and go somewhere else and just have a bit of a change of scenery. So that was really lovely today. And it was a nice path, nice and flat, quiet, not really many people about. So that was lovely. And I just took it easy and I really enjoyed it. So that was totally different from last week, which was not great. If you've not watched last week's video, I'll put a link to that up here as well. So you can go back and have a look at that. Now, I also realised that I've miscalculated how many weeks I've got until I do my Run Norwich 10K race. So I thought there was 8 weeks in total till race day from start of this series, and it actually was 9. So I've got 1 extra week to train, which I'm really pleased about actually, because I do feel quite unfit. And obviously today I did 10K, which was great, but it wasn't hilly. Like Run Norwich is going to be hilly, right? So I still need to get some more hill practice in. But it's given me a bit of confidence that I can actually do the distance, even though I did stop a couple of times. So this is the route I did today. I'll put my Strava up here on the screen somewhere. And also the elevation, so you can see kind of how flat it was. Now, next week, I'm going to do park run. So next week, that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing park run, other than like my usual strength sessions and yoga sessions and spin class. But so yeah, next week is park run. I'm going to get on a train and head down to London. I will be on my own. Brian won't be with me, and Monty the dog won't be with me. Brian's actually going away to do some hiking in the Lake District. So I'm not going with him. So it's a good opportunity for me just to get a park run in. I am trying to do also my park run alphabetia challenge. I'm only just over halfway on that. So I'm trying to get some of the letters that I haven't already got. So I'm going to go and stay in London, then I'll find a park run somewhere around there that helps with my alphabetia challenge. So I'm looking forward to that. I've really missed park run actually last few weeks. It just seems strange not doing them when you've been used to doing them every week. But this is good because it's obviously getting my distance up. So this will kind of be a 9-week series instead of an 8-week series as planned, but there will be 8 training weeks and then the finale will be on the 9th week. I did think about adding it on to the 8th week because I did promise this was going to be 8 episodes, but then you would have to wait 2 weeks for that final episode. So I think in order to keep consistency, I'm just going to do 8 weeks of training and then 1 week at the end, which will be episode 9 technically, which will be Run Norwich 10K. Please come join me next week at Park Run, and happy running, guys. Thanks for watching.